Hello, everyone. I'd like to welcome everyone to the July meeting of the Murfreesboro Parks and Recreation Commission. And in doing so, I'd like to call this meeting to order. And first of all, I'd like to ask Dr. Gloria Bonner here for our prayer and pledge. Please, ma'am.
So much. Let's prepare our hearts for God's presence. Father, thank you for the privilege and power of prayer. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for your unwavering strength and guidance towards unity and harmony among each other. May we find courage in our unity, determination in our shared purpose, and service above self. Thank you for the leadership within our community. And we want you to know that we are grateful for the people and their commitment to building a community of compassion, inclusiveness, and togetherness. With your guidance and grace, help us to continue to thrive as a united county and city. In your Son's name, amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Dr. Bonner.
You are welcome.
Okay, so first things first, do we have anybody here to make any public comments or address this committee? Okay, there are none there. So first item of new business here, we've got a couple of minutes to approve. If you will look over them individually, and then I guess, can we take a motion for both of them, I guess? So the first set is from our March 6th meeting, and our second set is from the April 3rd meeting.
Mr. Chairman, I think we do need to take those individually.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
all right, be happy to. So look over the March 6th, and then I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second, all in favor. Well, Mitzi, we got to call roll now, don't we?
I forgot to.
Okay.
Okay. Dr. Gloria Bonner,
Aye.
Mr. Leroy Cunningham,
Aye.
Dr. Trey Duke,
Aye.
Mr. Eddie Miller,
Aye.
Mr. Charlie Montgomery,
Aye.
Mr. Tim Roediger,
Aye.
Mr. Bill Shacklet,
Aye.
Mr. Kent Seiler,
Aye.
Mr. Sean Wright.
Aye.
Okay, all ayes, so motion passes. So I'll entertain a motion on the second set for the April 3rd minutes approval. After you look at those,
I move approval of the minutes.
Second.
have a motion and a second. Mitzi, will you call the roll?
Dr. Bonner,
Aye.
Mr. Cunningham,
Aye.
Dr. Duke,
Aye.
Mr. Miller,
Aye.
Mr. Montgomery,
Aye.
Mr. Roediger,
Aye.
Mr. Shacklet,
Aye.
Mr. Seiler,
Aye.
and Mr. Wright.
Aye.
Okay, again, motion passes. Thank everyone. And our next item of new business, I'm excited to hear, we got Barbara Wolke here from the Chamber of Commerce, and she's going to give us a tourism update. Ought to be very interesting.
Mr. Chairman, members of the commission, thank you so much for having me here today to talk to you about tourism in Rutherford County. Sports and tourism are major economic development drivers in the county. The Rutherford County Convention and Visitors Bureau operates under the umbrella of the Chamber of Commerce, and we are focused to provide visitors that come to the area overnight accommodations and to discover our rich heritage and historical sites, cultural events, and special events to increase overnight visitation. And the intent of the CVB shall be to attract more visitors to increase our economic impact. The overall economic impact in Rutherford County for 1 year is $744 million, and those numbers reflect a 17.3% increase over the previous year. Rutherford County is proud to be ranked 7 out of 95 counties across the state in terms of travel-related expenditures. And you'll see a breakdown on this slide, the direct visitor spending by industry, and the pie chart there. The food and beverage, lodging, amusement and recreation, retail, and transportation. And each household in the county pays $606 less every year on their taxes because of taxes generated by tourism. And on an average day, visitor spending is over $2 million every day. It definitely pays to have visitors. Visitors come into Rutherford County, they stay in our hotels, they dine in our restaurants, and they shop in our retail stores, and they go home. We don't have to educate their children or build roads for them. It's truly a great deal. How has tourism grown over the past 15 years? Would you believe tourism in Rutherford County has generated over $6 billion from 2008 through 2023? You can see where there's a dip there in 2020 due to the pandemic, but we have recovered nicely. Hotel demand. In 2019, Rutherford County hotels sold 1,178,000 room nights. We dropped down to 911,000 in 2020 due to the pandemic, but as you can see, in 2023, Rutherford County has sold 1,275,000 room nights. That is 364,000 room nights over 2019, so we're doing quite well. This is a new report that we have here, short-term rentals. I received this from the Tennessee Department of Tourist Development, from the Department of Revenue, and this slide shows that short-term rentals, which are your VRBOs and your Airbnbs, generated $700,000 in tax revenue last year, and almost $500,000 of that was collected in Murfreesboro. Short-term rentals remain in high demand for sports tournaments with bedrooms with multiple sleeping arrangements and full kitchens, and this helps accommodate groups when our hotels fill. What we offer, Rutherford County offers 62 lodging properties with 5,500 hotel rooms and 500,000 square feet of county-wide meeting space. Our central location, we're located right here in the exact geographic center of the state, so it makes us a perfect destination for sports tournaments and conferences and other events. We have top-notch sports facilities. Also outdoor recreation venues, nearly 500 restaurants to delight every taste, with lots of unique shopping opportunities. We've become a shopping hub for many across the region, and we are a family fun destination. In 2014, we trademarked Rutherford County the sports capital of Tennessee, and this sets us apart from other destinations, and we have capitalized on that. We now host more than ever, more events locally, state, regionally, and nationally. I think we have the second world's largest flag football event here starting July 19th. So it's bringing 500 teams at Richard Siegel Soccer Park. What put us on the map? Since 2006, Rutherford County has hosted the TSSAA Spring Fling Championship. This event is your Olympic-style sporting event in baseball, softball, soccer, track and field, and tennis. And this is your high school championships. On average, this event attracts 40,000 people to the area and generates an economic impact of $4.8 million. Requires 17 sites across the county and over 1,000 volunteers. We host many events with TSSAA. We host the bowling, the basketball, volleyball, cheer and dance, and we now have contracts for the Tennessee Middle School Basketball Championships through TSSAA. What are planners saying? They're saying they need more full-service hotels with brands that are well-known, rooms with 2 double beds to accommodate sports tournaments, and group-friendly restaurants, and more baseball and softball, multipurpose turf fields. And I'll be happy to answer any questions.
It's a great report, Barbara. Have any questions for Barbara? Golly, that, almost, what, $750 million? $1 billion. So that's a lot of money, and we know that this department, we're proud to say that we're a big part of that, and with our sports fields and things like that, and then it goes out to staff here for doing everything that they do to keep it all going for our citizens. So thank you for what you do.
Thank you. And in closing, I just want to say on behalf of the Chamber of Commerce and the Convention and Visitors Bureau, I want to thank Nate and Thomas and the Parks and Rec staff, members of the commission, MTSU, the 8 local high schools that we use for the TSSAA Spring Fling. We could not continue bringing these events here year after year without your help.
Thank you, Barbara.
Thank
Good
you.
report.
Mr. Chairman, the partnership that we have with Barbara and the CVB is something really special to us. We don't take for granted. Thomas serves on the CVB board and has for several years, but it helps us really leverage our facilities to bring in some really unique and awesome events that benefit really Murfreesboro as a whole. So we appreciate the partnership, and we're looking forward to more good things to come.
Thank you. Okay, next on the agenda, Josh Cradle going to tell us about some fee changes with the adult basketball program.
Mr. Chairman and members of the Commission, I am coming before you today to seek the addition of a team registration fee for our adult basketball leagues. We plan to implement an upfront registration fee of $500 per team before the start of the season, thus replacing the previous daily per person fee that we had in place. This fee will offset the cost of our basketball officials, scorekeepers, and championship team rewards. We also believe that this change will encourage more participation throughout the season, increase the amount of competition within our leagues. We have researched similar basketball leagues throughout Middle Tennessee, and based on what other leagues are charging and our costs to operate, we have decided that a fee of $500 would be best for our leagues. With this information, I am seeking your approval for the addition of a team registration fee for our adult basketball leagues.
Any questions for Josh?
Only question I have is when is the season, when does it start and end, and then where are games being played at?
Yeah, so we have a Sunday league and a Wednesday league. Our Wednesday league, we're going to be balancing between our SportsCom location and our McFadden location, our McFadden Community Center. So that will begin on July 24th and end on September 25th. So that's regular season and postseason right there. And then our Sunday league will begin, and that's just McFadden Community Center for Sunday. That will begin on July 28th and end on October 6th.
Okay.
How much was the registration fee per participant prior?
Yes, sir. So before, we had a daily per person fee of $4. So that's just per game day. So we want to move that to just get that all up front so we don't have to worry about it on the back end.
Makes sense.
How many people are on a team generally, and how many games are generally played?
Okay, so for the teams, we have a maximum of 12 people per team. So you have a maximum of that, but usually it falls somewhere between 5 and 8. And what was the second part of your question?
How many games do they generally expect to play?
Yes, sir. So our regular season is 8 weeks long, so we want to get each team 8 games, as long as we have the correct amount of teams for that. So there might be bye weeks, there might not. And then everyone makes it to the postseason, so we have 8 regular season games and 2 postseason games to make 10 to 8 games for each team.
Sounds like a great idea.
I'll move approval.
Okay, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Mitzi, take roll.
Dr. Bonner,
Aye.
Mr. Cunningham,
Aye.
Dr. Duke,
Aye.
Mr. Miller,
Aye.
Mr. Montgomery,
Aye.
Mr. Roediger,
Aye.
Mr. Shacklet,
Aye.
Mr. Seiler,
Aye.
Mr. Wright.
Aye.
Okay, all ayes, motion passes. Thank you very much, Josh. Good job. Okay, next matter of business. Nate, you're going to give us a financial report?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, this is our 11-month report I wanted to bring to you. So this is through May 2024. As you've gotten accustomed to, I'll be coming back with a pretty comprehensive report in August for our whole year, but we do like to provide this snapshot to you. All but 2 of our facilities have met the revenue for the year at month 11, but those we expect to finish the last month pretty strong. All in all, our revenue, we've exceeded our budgeted revenue by $273,000 currently at month 11, so that will grow pretty dramatically at the end of month 12. So, like I said, we're performing pretty well all the way around. Our staff has worked really hard this year to come up with unique and innovative ways to bring programs and facilities to the community in the best we can. So, again, just a snapshot. I'm glad to answer any questions you have. We've got a couple of our superintendents here if you have any specific questions. But I'll be bringing the comprehensive kind of tracking report back to you in August.
Okay. Any questions for Nate?
Just one. Can you talk a little bit about Richard Siegel Park? That's a pretty substantial amount above what was anticipated. And so I didn't know if that was a one event or just overall all year it's been great.
Yeah, the overall year has been great. For fiscal year 25, we increased that budgeted revenue to reflect what we would now anticipate it to be. So we've been operational for just a little bit over a year, and now we can anticipate. We had a tournament a couple weeks ago, just one tournament. I think the fee that we charge was $72,000 for one event. So it's a premium facility. That goal of that project was to make Murfreesboro a destination for soccer development, and I think we're reaching that goal. Because we're as busy as we can. We're attracting some really high-class tournaments and events, and going back to what Barb was saying, that really have tremendous economic impact locally when people are staying here and shopping here and eating here. Mm-hmm. So the simple version of that is we're increasing our budgeted revenue for this year.
Good job. Sounds like definitely going in the right direction there, so thank you. Okay, item number 6, we are going to scratch that today and maybe look at it at our next meeting. But in there, I'm gonna insert a report from Mr. Don Turner to give us a little information on what's going on with the Golf Commission.
Thank you, Eddie. I was out at Old Fort Monday, and the course is beautiful. It's prime. The sod is taking roots. They're mowing the greens. The seams have filled in. They're still giving us an anticipated opening date of 1st of September. I'm hoping we'll get in a little earlier than that, but that's just my thinking. The driving range has been renovated. Prior to that, we were only able to hit irons. Now we're hoping to be able to hit drivers on this course. We have backed up the tees considerably. We've taken out some trees at the end of the driving range and reconfigured really the tees where everybody's more or less hitting toward the middle. That will reopen next Monday, July the 15th. We will reopen the driving range. We had some damage from the flooding, very minor. A couple of the greens were covered completely. The worst damage probably was a new tee that they had put on number 7. It got completely washed away, and I think that one will probably be rebuilt. But the course is in great shape. Like I say, we're just hoping to get open soon. Bloomfield Links, the 6-hole course across the river there from Old Fort is in great shape, and it's staying really busy. All the golf courses around are really busy. But hopefully, I'm hoping we'll get open middle of August, but that's just a guess. It just depends on the growing season.
That's exciting. We could use a little rain, huh?
Yeah, but we've got water to put on.
Water out there.
We got water to put on when we need it.
Yeah, out there.
A lot of times the greenskeepers had rather they put the water on when they want to rather than the rain.
Exactly. Okay. Nate, you got a,
Mr. Chairman, just while we're on Old Fort, I wanted to provide a quick update before Lynn jumped in. But Old Fort Park, we just started some really impressive things that are happening out there. The skate park, you'll get an invitation to some type of ribbon cutting probably late next week. We'll know for sure on Tuesday, but it is substantially complete, and they're working on site work. So skate park should be open sometime next week. And also, we started construction on the original 8 tennis courts today. So our contractor's on site, so that project will take 8 old tennis courts and make 6 new, really just premier tennis courts, and then add 6 pickleball courts as well. And that's scheduled. I think the contract is 130 days, but we think we're going to beat that and come in to be able to use them in the fall. So just wanted to parlay that Old Fort update to the facelift that park is getting.
big things happening at Old Fort, so that's great. I know our pickleball folks and our tennis folks will welcome those new courts.
I think so.
I just got a question going back to the golf course for a moment. Did I understand you to say that you have added drivers and arced the tees so that people are shooting towards the middle, so you won't need fences to protect 10 or 18?
That's our hope.
Okay.
What-
Right, need
the-
protection
the-
from my slice, though.
The tee now it's in a kind of an arc shape. So everybody's kind of facing toward the middle. There are trees and greenery to the right, so it pretty well keeps the balls out of 18. The only problem we would have now would be in the fairway in 10. And they were talking about maybe putting some type trees and greenery down through there to keep the balls in the court. But the reconfiguration, we have backed the tees up. If you remember where the cart path went over to number 10, well, they've backed it up past that. So it's backed up quite a bit. And they, like I say, they've taken some pretty good sized trees down at the end. So
I think it's 40 yards they backed it up, so it adds a significant distance.
Yeah.
And then they put a teaching tee on the other side, so our instructors and pros will be able to teach from the other side, hitting back the opposite way.
There's a little overgrowth there next to the chipping green. I guess that's where you moved it back to.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand you.
There was some overgrowth or weeds or something between the old driving range and the chipping green, and it sounds like you moved the tees back on the driving range to where they're in that area now, where the cart path used to go through.
Yes, it's
Okay.
the cart path now is really close to the chipping green there.
Okay.
They had to redo the cart path. Also had to redo the cart path on number 9 because they moved those bunkers over to about where the cart path was to start with. But they've got that done.
Should be very nice.
Don, how's youth programs going on, like at Bloomfield or Old Fort? Are they booming and full?
Yes, Emily Miller staying really busy with the youth group. And we've got some teaching going on. Megan Brewer is giving lessons to anybody that wants lessons out at Old Fort. And, but Emily Miller does a great job with the children.
Doesn't get any better. Thank you, sir. Any other questions? Lynn, we always look forward to your updates and see what else is going on around here.
Yes, just like Nate mentioned, we've had a lot of stuff happening this summer, a lot of summer events. We just got done with a very successful celebration under the stars on the 4th of July. That was an incredible event. We had Juneteenth, the MLS Next soccer event that we kind of talked about earlier. All of our summer camps are in full swing, and all of our programming has just been really busy, and it's been a great summer so far. So that's been really exciting. One thing I want to give a shout out to our City TV team. There's 2 awards up here with me that they just recently received. Multimedia producer John Padgett earned a Silver 2024 Telly for producing Greenways, Blueways, and Bikeways, an interactive map. And then multimedia producer Michael Nevels earned a bronze Telly for producing Outdoor Murfreesboro, and that was a PR promotion campaign. So we were really excited about that. One of the things that we've been doing, we've been talking a lot about this year, is moving forward with our new branding and kind of working together with everything to just create a platform to get our story told throughout social media and public relations. And so I'm going to take a few minutes to show a branding video that we worked together with City TV to do. And it just kind of gives a good overall view of everything that Murfreesboro Parks and Rec encompasses. And I'm going to show that to you now.
How cool is that?
Hi,
Very nice.
fantastic.
We were excited. So anyway, that will be on our website. We actually work with the CVB, and it'll be in one of their promotional materials where when people are coming to the city, they can click on that and watch that link. It'll be on social media and everything. The other thing is we just have a few things coming up. We're always busy, of course, but we do have the Patterson Park Community Center 45th anniversary event. So that will be on August 24th. So make sure you mark your calendars for that. And I think Dr. Bonner will be out there with us celebrating that as well. And then we also do have the Hummingbird Festival, which is one of my favorites. And that is on August 31st, and that will be out at the Wilderness Station. So those are just a couple of the big events we have coming up. Any questions?
Again, very cool. I mean, we couldn't do any of this without the staff that we hear, and seeing this video with all these different facilities that we have, and we couldn't do it without the citizens of the community and the leadership that we have. So, which all bounces back to the tourism development and all, and it just one good circle. So, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. That concludes our new business. I do have one other thing. We'd like to introduce our new city attorney here, Joe Leonard, who's joining us, and he's going to be with us on this commission. So we welcome you, and thank you for coming.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Looking forward to serving the commission.
Yeah, great. Thank you. So do we have any other business? Everybody good? Okay. So we'll adjourn this meeting, and we'll see you next time.